Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about productivity, especially through the lens of neurodivergence or through the lens of trauma, stress, grief, anything like that. There's this belief out there that if you hustle hard, if you push, if you push all the way to the end, you'll reach this goal and you'll celebrate this big climax and everything will be great and you'll be done all your work. And it just doesn't really work that way, especially not for a neurodivergent person like myself. Hi, my name's Megan. I have ADHD, I'm self-diagnosed with autism, and I'm in long-term recovery. I also experienced a very long episode of grief that kind of rocked my world. During that time, I was trying to live like normal. I was a high masking person and I was trying to just be okay. I wanted to just keep going. I wanted to make my business grow. I wanted to be a normal person. And when you are going through that much stress and trauma, it's very difficult to do that. I learned that this belief about being consistent and consistently showing up online and that's the only way to grow a business, that's the only way to grow a social media following. That's not quite true. Consistency doesn't work like that. You will burn out, especially if you're autistic. You cannot just go 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 go. You need to listen to your body. So I've learned that there are two sides to consistency. With like everything, there is two sides. There's the masculine energy and the feminine energy. Now everything has this because everything is literally energy. And now that I'm back on YouTube, I will be talking about energy a lot in my videos. Masculine energy and feminine energy is not like a man and a woman. It's like two sides of the same coin, if that makes sense. Masculine energy are character traits like strength, order, structure, power, push, dominance, anger, rage, the strong traits. And then on the flip side of that, you have the feminine energy, which is the collaboration, community, chaos, flow, spirals, compassion, soft, tender, love. And they balance each other out. One is not better than the other, but often you'll find that a person or a thing will show more of one side. For example, society right now has been living in the masculine energy. That has been our dominant energy. That is why we have capitalism and consumerism, and things are just always about hustle culture and work hard and you'll live the American dream. And yeah, it's not really like that. Life is more disorganized and chaotic and messy, and it flows, and there's the ebb and flow to life. My biggest lesson in grief has been that there's an ebb and flow to everything. There are seasons to everything. There are seasons in life, there are seasons in relationships, there are seasons at your job, there are seasons in society. You can look at it from so many different angles and see this masculine and feminine energy, and I think that's pretty cool. So growing up, I was very much in the masculine energy. That is the only way that I had seen. Society had represented that very clearly across the media. And my mom was one of 4 children. She had 3 brothers, so she grew up as a tomboy. So I grew up as a tomboy myself. I didn't get into makeup until I was in high school, and I didn't know how to do it. I had to teach myself all of the feminine traits that I have. And I had SA as a child, so that really made me suppress my feminine side. I As with it all shadows, though, it came back out in other ways. I was hypersexual. I had romantic relationships that were far too mature for my age. I was at 14 when I first lost my virginity, and I had serious relationships from then on. So, in order to get more in touch with your feminine energy and to try and strike a balance between the two, you can do things to get out of your head, which is where your masculine energy lives, and try and get into your body. Things that can do this are things like dance, movement, mindfulness, meditation. Really, somatic movements in general are really great for this. I have this one exercise I call the shake and pull down, which is really just like shaking to get into your body. When you see an antelope, in the jungle or desert or wherever they live, I don't really know, and they're threatened, right? And they're running away from a predator. What do they do as soon as they find safety? They shake their body, they shake their nervous system out and clear that energy. And that is what you can do too. So the shake and pull down is a really great exercise. I'm not going to demonstrate it right now, but I can if you really need me to in a future video. But what you do is you stand up and you shake each limb out. You'll start with your leg, you'll shake your leg out. Stand on one foot and shake your leg as hard as you can. Then you switch to the other leg and you shake that leg. Then you stand up and then you shake your arms out and you switch arms. Then you shake your whole body out. And I'm kind of doing it anyway, but you want to go through and shake as vivaciously as you can. And then afterwards, you take a nice slow deep breath in and pull that slow energy down, 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 and just kind of bring it back into your body. That, when you're in your body, you can tell. When you're living in your head and you're in your anxious thoughts and your mind's always running, you're not able to be your authentic self, and it shows. When you're not in touch with your body, you're not in touch with your feelings. You don't know how to feel your feelings. For me, learning to feel my feelings was really about getting into my body. It wasn't like, oh, I'm sad and this is what sad feels like. That's cognitive bypassing. I couldn't think about it. I had to feel it. Where am I feeling that sadness in my body? I'm feeling it in my chest. What does it feel like? It's hot. It's hot and it's tight. If I had to describe my sadness as a color, what color would it be? Gray. If I had to describe my sadness as a utensil, what would it be? It would be a knife. You have to get it abstract, get it out of your cognitive brain and think about it, feel it, and just sit with it. They say you only need to feel an emotion for 90 seconds before you can let it pass, and anything beyond that is causing suffering. I really had to get in touch with my emotions, and over the last 3 years, that is something that I had no idea how to do when I started. But through the practice of shadow work and energy and learning how to speak publicly and find my voice, I have gotten in touch with myself, who I am at the core behind the mask. And now I feel like I can show up more authentically than I've ever been able to on camera and in my real life. If you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about today, I would be happy to answer it. Please leave me a comment. If you are on TikTok, you can always follow me there, but I will be releasing more videos. I would love suggestions for future video ideas. I'm all ears. I'm back, and I'm happy to be here, guys. It was difficult going through grief, I'm not going to lie. I thought that I was going to never be myself again. I didn't think that I would be here. Be here and be present. And I'm so happy that I am. And all I want to do is teach you guys how to get through those moments too. Because I know that there are so many people out there, especially in the recovery community and especially in the neurodivergent community, that are wearing a mask and they're not showing up authentically. They're not able to be themselves because they don't know how to be themselves. They haven't found a safe space to be themselves. They don't have the right people around them to support them. And that's what I'm here for. So I'm really looking forward to see where this channel goes. I'm so happy to be back. I love you guys. Be weird, be kind. Bye.